to get the consequences of our actions may feel like misfortune, but it can save us from misfortune. Suppose someone gambles, the worst thing that can happen to them is to win. Because if they win, they may start thinking, yes, I can win more and more, and they may stake more money, and eventually when they lose big time. In contrast, if they lose, that gives them a deterrent, and then they don't gamble in future, and that is positive. So similarly for all of us, we are under the jurisdiction of the law of karma, where our actions will have consequences. If sometimes, however, the consequences get delayed, and that's because of various factors. The Bhagavad-gita says that Gahana Karmano Gatihi. In 4:17, it says that actually the way an action produces a result can be complicated. It is difficult to fathom that, but the fact is that actions do produce results, and what is to be done and what is not to be done has to be carefully understood. It cannot be just impulsively decided. So if every action we do, it produces an impression within us. One reaction is the external reaction that we get, but at an internal level it creates some problems, and those problems need to be resolved. And if we don't resolve it, so for example, if we do get into some bad habit, and if we get a reaction, somebody takes drugs and they get a severe reaction to the drugs initially, and that acts like a jolt, and they don't do it again. Otherwise, the absence of the external the fear of the external consequence is the deterrent, and if the deterrent is not there, and internally there is the stronger impression, which becomes a propellant. Then the presence of inner propellant, the absence of outer deterrent, means we will do that thing more and more, and eventually we will be in for a big crash. So by understanding there is no way to escape the consequences of actions, we will get them sooner or later. We can become careful about how we choose our actions. If, say, we've done something wrong and I've gotten away with it for some time, then rather than being complacent, we have to become more cautious. I'm already in big trouble. I need to get out of this trouble as quickly as possible. And if we get the reaction for some action, instead of feeling resentful, we can be grateful. Okay, I learned this lesson. Let me not do it again. And especially if we focus on turning toward Krishna and practicing Krishna Bhakti, then that can give us inner strength, by which things we know we should not do, we will be able to avoid them. And thus we can move forward in our life. Thank you. Hare Krishna.